les gars, it's your girl Auree and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today's session is a glute session for beginners. We're back in the gym. If you're back as well, it's a good way to start again. It's for beginners just because there are less exercises and the weight is lighter. If you are not a beginner, then that's the perfect way to go back in the gym smoothly. Okay. Alright, we start with glutes activation. Glutes activation is one of the main reasons why most of us can't get results in our glutes. It's because we have other muscles taking the charge on them. None of us want that, so just wake up your glutes and say, hey, you gotta work now. We have something to do. We have goals. So focus here. It is crucial, guys. Now let's close the activation with some abductor movement. If you have a machine, that's perfect. Otherwise, just use the same elastic band around your thigh this time and do this movement. Take your time, it will burn, you repeat, and you feel extremely good and ready for the rest. Now that our body is ready, let's go straight into the first movement. So we want to do squats. Keep your legs aligned with your shoulders. So as you can see, I don't have the proper material, but I'm sure it will do the work for today's session. So feet apart and you want to go down. Go as low as possible. I like to keep a 90-degree because that's how I feel best my glute. Really try to feel at which point you feel your glute, which point you feel your thighs, which point you feel your hamstring. It's really important for you to know exactly how your body reacts so you can adjust your movement a little bit. Now you're done and you want to do the same thing, but this time feet closed. So same thing, go low and feel at which degree you feel more comfortable. Mine is still a 90-degree, but here I can really feel more my glutes, so that's why I like to incorporate this movement right after the normal squat and after, of course, the activation. Now, single leg bench bridge. There is a reason why I have no weight here. First of all, we're on a beginner session, but mostly you want to know more about your mind-muscle connection. Here it's really tricky because depending on your feet position, you can feel it on your hamstring, or some people even feel it in their quads. So really here, find your area and then play with it. I realized after a while that I have one glute that is less connected than the other, and that's why we want to avoid to help us be better at executing the other movements in order to grow our glutes, of course. Now we should be ready for some weighted isolation. Okay, so cable kickbacks. I like to use a bench here just so then I have a bigger range of movement. As you can see, my leg is going straight up and my back is flat. The biggest issue that we see here is that some people are arching their back. You don't want that. It's only for your glute to work. So at the point your glute is squeezed, then you go back. session with some kneeling squats. So I like this movement because it helps me to, target my glutes in different ways. So you have this way here when you squeeze your butt up, and down when you pull. It's like you're already stretching and expanding your glute behind, like where you want it to go, So at least it knows its way there.